guys, welcome to Puny God Gaming. My name's Adam and I'm here with a video today about Thanos. So Thanos has just been released and I wanted to talk about the different ways you can run Thanos. So because he is the most different to any other character we've had so far in the game, in the fact that there's actually 22 different ways to run Thanos. 22 different combinations. So I'm just going to talk about a few of those and what I think are my favourites and what I think we'll need to plan for if you're playing against Thanos, and some builds that he can possibly do with his different combinations of gems. So before we get into that, YouTube sent me an email this week saying that 80% of people that watch my videos are not subscribed. So if that's you and you're watching this, please hit the subscribe button. Really helps me out, helps me get more viewers. So it should only take you a second. So if you could just hit that now for me, I'd really appreciate it. So Thanos, let's get into it. Here are all the combinations that you can take with Thanos. So as I said earlier, there's 22 different combinations, and I've organised them into their different threat values. So you can have a 6-point Thanos, a 7-point Thanos, an 8-point Thanos, a 9-point Thanos, or a 10-point Thanos. So 6-point or 6th threat Thanos is naked Thanos, no gems. So we'll just go through his card and take a little look at what he can do before we go through the different combinations. So got him up on screen here. You can see he's 8 health, medium movement, size 3, 6 threat, 3 physical, 3 energy, 4 mystic defenses. His first attack is a strike, range 2, 6 dice. You get power for the amount of damage dealt, and throw. Before damage is dealt, the character may throw target away short. So obviously we've seen this a lot in MCP. It's a good strike. It's as good as Thor's. You'll notice with Thanos there's no size attached to the throw. I don't think we're going to get bigger than a size 4 character, but you never know in the future if there's going to be size 5, or yeah, I don't think there'll be a size 6. Maybe there'll be a size 5 one day, a size 5 character. So he can throw whoever he wants, which is great. Obviously, no limitations on that. Then he has Cosmic Blast, range 3, 5 strength. When creating the dice pool for this attack, this character may spend 3 power. Add 1 dice to the attack roll for each power spent this way. So if you've got surplus power, with Thanos, you can use it on this to get a better blast, going up to an 8 dice energy. The wild condition on this is Titan's Will. After this attack is resolved, this character pushes the target away short. The pushed character gains the slow special condition. So 2 good attacks. They're not amazing. They're not groundbreaking, but they're still good. So his leadership ability, Death's Agenda. So just to let you know, this changes on his other side, but I'm going to go through the healthy side first. So when an enemy character is KO'd, this character's controlling player scores 1 victory point. Anywhere in this game where you can manipulate the victory points without the standard mission objectives is really good. Notice this is KO'd and not dazed, so you have to keep Thanos alive, and people need to be flipping and then killing them again. So you're looking at the very earliest turn 2, but probably going into turn 3 and 4 to actually score these points. So you've got to keep him on the healthy side. Let's just flip that quickly and see that it changes on his injured side. So we'll get back to that in a minute. His first superpower, active superpower, Cosmic Portal. Choose another character within 4 of this character. Place the chosen character within 2 of its current position. Can only be used once per turn. So really good. Moving people around, moving people off objectives for only 2 power is really strong. MODOK has something similar. Loki can do this as well. So if you take the gem on him, so yeah, lots of movement shenanigans is all really good, especially taking people off those secures. And it's in range 4, so range 4's pretty long. So very good. And then he has a reactive superpower, Death's Decree. When another allied character within 4 of this character targets an enemy character. So another ally within 4 targets an enemy with an attack. Thanos may use the superpower. If the attacking character is healthy, it adds 2 dice. If the attacking character is injured, it adds 4 dice to his roll. This superpower may only be used once per turn. This is really good. Notice that this is once per turn and not once per round, so you can use it every activation. It's not like once in round 1, once in round 2. It's once in my activation, once in your activation, every turn that goes through. So it's really good. If you've got a 4-man list, so Thanos and 3 other dudes, you could hope to be using this every time. Then he's got an innate superpower, being of immeasurable power. When this character would suffer damage from an enemy effect, reduce this amount by 1. Seen this with Iron Man, Invincible Iron Man, and all of the Black Order have some version of this rule. It's really good. But this is the good part of it. Additionally, this character may have 2 Infinity Gems rather than the normal 1 allowed, and may use the superpowers of the Infinity Gems without paying the cost. So this is really strong. Obviously, the gems are good. Some of them can seem a little overcosted, but I think on Thanos, because he does not have to pay the power for it, it makes them really really more likely that you're going to take gems on him. And because he's 6th threat anyway, you've already spent so much on him, so why not get him better, basically. In for a penny, in for a pound. So just to finish off his last superpower there is just Gem Bearer. He can take all the gems and he's immune to stun. Flip him over to his injured side, and changes are he gets an extra health, so he becomes 9. And then the other change is his leadership ability change. So it's still called Death's Agenda. And now it's during the modified dice step of an attack. An allied character may suffer up to 3 damage. For each damage suffered, it may re-roll one of his attack dice. If the attacking character becomes dazed or KOs during the attack ends immediately. So basically, you can't daze yourself. You can't say, I'm going to, if you've got 2 health left, you can't say, I'm going to suffer 3 anyway and add 3 dice, because when you suffer the damage straight away, basically. Okay, and that's it. So obviously on the healthy side, you're getting victory points if you can kill people, and on the injured side, you can add more dice, so you guys get more killy again. So if you team that up with Death's Decree, you can get some serious amount of dice for your guys going into people and just taking them out. Okay, so that's 6-point Thanos. There's only one way to take him. That's naked and no gems. 7-point Thanos. So there's 4 1-point cards. Got reality, mind, soul, power. So this is going to be really good for when you get that 18-point mission. Because there's so many 17-point missions, a lot of people plan a 17-point list. So if you've got in your head, you know what you want to play at 17 points because that's the most likely to come up. And then 18 comes up, you can add one of these 4 gems, and it's just the easiest way to get to that 18 points, get a little bonus without changing your list up too much, because sometimes you may have to drop a 3-point character and put 4-point character in. So let's go through what these do quickly. So let's start with Reality Gem. When rolling dice as part of an attack, defense, dodge, or interact roll, this character treats 1 failure as a critical result. This is brilliant. Straight up brilliant, the Reality Gem. I think you'll be seeing this a lot. It just makes him better. Like you say, it's attack dice, it's defense dice, it's dodge dice, it's interacting. It makes him tougher, makes his attacks stronger. This is probably my favourite just to put on him in that situation I said earlier. So you just want to, you've got your list ready, and you just want to add 1 point in. Reality Gem is probably going to be most people's go-to there. Mind Gem. Choose an enemy character within 3 and advance it short. This superpower may be used only once per turn. So with the Mind Gem, you're looking at moving people around. Because Thanos already has his cosmic portal, if you want to move enemy characters, Mind Gem, move them around. You can go with like a beta list. So if you've got some really strong guys, your Corvus Glaives, your I don't know, your Black Dwarfs with him, and you can essentially move your allied character up to their guy short towards you, and then hopefully they'll be in range 2 for some killy stabby. So obviously, because Cosmic Portal you can use on them as well. So if you wanted to move them towards you twice or towards another allied character twice, you can do that. Or you can, if you position yourself right, so you can be within 3 to make the Mind Gem work, and within 4 to make Cosmic Portal work. You can get 2 different guys off of objectives. So if you're looking at Gamma Waves, potentially you can just sit in the middle, move everybody off, because he's got a throw as well. So it's on a wild, but you could throw someone, Cosmic Portal someone, and then Mind Gem someone, and you've got 3 of their characters off the Gamma Waves, especially if you're getting to activate last. Okay, so after the Mind Gem, we have the Soul Gem. When an enemy character within 4 of this character uses a active or reactive superpower, this character gains 1 power after the effect is resolved. Not for me. I'm going to say I don't like the Soul Gem. It's just a little bit too random. You don't know when they're going to use it. Like some rounds you're going to get no power. Some rounds you're going to get a lot of power, but it's just too random and hard to plan. If you want power, you want extra power, well, the power gem. During the power phase, this character gains 2 additional power instead of the normal 1 for having an infinity gem. So if you didn't know, for each of these gems you're going to take 1 extra power in the power phase just for having the gem, and if it's the power gem you take 2. So instead of taking 6-point Thanos, we'll be getting 1 power. If you take 7-point Thanos with the power gem, you're getting 3 power. Really good if you've got a plan of how to spend that power. If you want to be doing big cosmic blasts every turn, if you guarantee getting that death's decree off, everything that you can use power for, any of the tactics cards. I'm not going to go into the tactics cards in this video, but any of the tactics cards that you want to spend power from, obviously having more power is better than having less power. So if your plans revolve around guaranteed power and how much power you can get turn, obviously the power gem is your best bet there. So that's all your 7-point Thanoses. There is 8 different combinations for 8-point Thanos. So two of the gems are 2 threat. First of all, we have the space gem. Choose this character or another allied character within 3 and place it within 2 of its current position. This superpower can only be used once per turn. So another moving around. It costs 2 threat, but you can do a lot of stuff with just moving off people. We spoke about it a little bit earlier with the mind gem. I'm going to run a little example here. So the dark area is the deployment zone. So if we set a Thanos up next to Corvus, these are both on 50 mil bases. And then you start off by playing the space gem. Remember, you're not paying the power cost for this, so this is going to be free, so you can do it without a power cost. So easily within 3 there, and then you're going to move Corvus 2. Because he's only moved 2, he's easily going to be within 4 to use Cosmic Portal as well. So that's going to cost you your 2. You're going to have the 2 because you're taking the gem. So the space gem gives you 1 and he's going to get 1 in the power phase. So you're always going to have that 2. So you can move him another 2 straight away. So you can look on the first one, then Corvus could get 2 attacks on someone contesting this serum canister. You move him again. He could then, if you wanted to, easily, you'll see it's in line. Obviously you'd have to go in line with the objectives, but you could get someone on a middle objective, so Corvus could get two attacks on them, or he could use his own move in his activation, be threatening someone on this serum canister, or even, because he'd still have an action left, someone right at the back there. So you can send someone right across the board and they can still get an attack. So if they've got a like a weaker guy, like a rocket, sitting on the back objective that they think's fairly safe because you're right over the board, suddenly Corvus has gone the whole length of the board and done a decent attack on them. I think that's a really strong build. Moving people around is great. 2 threats a lot though, so you have to weigh that up. And do you want to sink 8 points into one character. The last of the gems to be taken by themselves is the time gem. This character may perform an additional action. This superpower may only be used once per turn. An extra activation is good. Is it worth 2 threat? Maybe on Thanos, like I said earlier, like in for a penny, in for a pound. Like you've already spent 6 threat on him. Why not spend 8 and just get him doing more stuff? He can. No, he can't move himself because it's choosing another character with Cosmic Portal. So with the time gem, you'd be looking at getting a move yourself and then still getting 2 attacks. I'm not sure about this one. Is it worth it? You tell me, guys, in the comments if you think the time gem on Thanos is any good. I'm not convinced. Maybe if he had a charge, if he had some way to charge, or some way to move himself. But at the minute, I'm not loving the time gem on him. So I'm not going to go through all the different combinations because I think that'll be a bit boring to watch. So I'm just going to go through my favourites now. So at 8 points, my favourite is the reality gem plus the power gem. So you'll be getting 4 power per turn. So you'll be able to do more stuff. So because you've got this the cosmic blast where you can spend power to add more dice, you're going to be able to use that more often, or use it at a stronger attack, basically more often, because you're going to have more power. So you might be able to get off a cosmic portal and then a cosmic blast and up the power level on that, and then the reality gem is going to make your dice better. So you've got more power, which is going to equal into more dice, which is then going to, and then the reality gem is going to make those dice better. I think that's probably the tastiest combination at a 8 threat Thanos. Going into your 9 threat Thanos, it's basically you can either take the space gems with one of the other 1 point gem, or the time gems with one of the other gems. So the obvious combination here is the time gem and the mind gem. So both of these are the ones where you get to move people about. So in this combination, sorry, not mind gem, space gem. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. So we're looking at mind gem and space gem. So it's costing you 3 threat, which is a lot. That's half of Thanos' base points again. Does it make him 50% better? Probably not. But it's something to think about, and it's a lot of points. But with Cosmic Portal, you get to play someone within 2. Space Gem, again, you get to play someone in 2. And Mind Gem, you get to move an enemy short. So Space Gem is move one of your guys, Mind Gem is move one of their guys, and Cosmic Portal is either or. So you've just got a lot of shenanigans with that build, space and mind. So just moving people all over the place. Because every mission will have a secure, it's just really strong. Getting to people, hitting them on objectives, getting people off objectives, getting your guys on. Like someone can think they've got an objective secured, and you can move them off it, move your guy on it, move someone else around. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I think it's going to be really hard to play against because you're not going to know whether you're coming or going. Um, the other combination I like here is the time gem. So you get the extra activation with the time gem, the extra action, sorry, not activation. And I like that with the reality gem. So better dice, more actions. So, you're going to get to the situation in maybe turns 2, 3, 4, where if you take the time gem, you're going to be able to maybe strike 3 times. If you can use 3 actions to strike and then all those dice are better, that's it's just going to be good all round. So my pick out of the 9 threat Thanos are time gem and reality gem, or the space gem with the mind gem. There's one last combination, 10 threat Thanos. So time and space. I don't think you're going to see this one, guys. This is too much threat. No, can't see it. So you've got the extra action, which is good, and you can move somebody about, which is also good. But having both the 2 threat infinity gems is it's going to be too much, and I think another character is going to be a better option for you there. So yeah, that's my thoughts on Thanos, guys. I might do another video to do with to build on this and do like extra go into like the tactics cards and the lists and who I think you'll see with him, but I'm not sure about that yet. So this was the 22 ways you can run Thanos and my thoughts. If you have any thoughts of your own, please limit in the comments. I'd love to chat to you about it. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, do it now, please. I'd love more subscribers and more likes and stuff on my videos so more people can see them. Yeah, any thoughts on list building, who you're excited to play Thanos with, let me know in the comments below. Thanks, guys. Until next time. Bye.